Welcome back to the Morning Blend, everybody. America first fell in love with Marisa Tomei and her Oscar-winning performance in the film My Cousin Vinny. I loved it, too. Since then, she's had many major roles in films and on television, but over the years, she's developed a problem that often posed a challenge in front of the camera. But she is not alone. 30 million people, in fact, in the United States, suffer from dry eye, and we're thrilled to be chatting with her this morning on the Morning Blend, along with an ophthalmologist. It is Dr. Neda Shami. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Molly.
Marisa, let's start with you. I have dry eye also. For me, it happened after I turned 40. I think it was the day I turned 40, to be exact. But it's a frustrating problem, and it's chronic.
Yes, from now I know that from Dr. Shami how pervasive it is. For me, it was just inconvenient, and I was thinking about my eyes a lot, and I wanted to not be so focused on them, no pun intended. And I was using a lot of artificial tears. So I went to see a doctor, and I was told about this solution that helps you produce your own tears. And it was a great thing to find out about Restasis.
Because a lot of people, don't you think they're surprised to find out that one of the most common symptoms associated with dry eyes, like frequent what looks like crying?
Yeah, I think that tearing, as you mentioned, is a common symptom, common problem with underlying dry eyes, and it doesn't make sense. But what it is the reflex tearing. So your body's trying to compensate for the drying of your eye, but the tears that are being produced, unfortunately, in that kind of reflex cycle, are not healthy tears. Whereas with Restasis, it can help your body create more of its own healthier tears that would be more nutritious to the eye surface.
I'm wondering how it works, because that is the goal for people who suffer from dry eye. As we mentioned, it's chronic, is to try to get your body to naturally take care of that problem.
Yes. So dry eye disease is a condition that is very common, as you said, and it often is triggered by aging, just environmental factors that can challenge the eye surface. And this kind of drying effect that happens leads to a vicious cycle of inflammation. And Restasis is an anti-inflammatory that gets to the core of the problem, actually treats inflammation in the gland or the part of the eye that produces tears. And when the inflammation is quieted down, the gland can then more comfortably produce more of its own tears.
Marisa, what have you noticed in now using this treatment? So what was it like before when you were really experiencing dry eye, and now that you see a difference?
Well, everything is just smoother. There's not also an anxiety about what in the back of my head what could possibly be going on. Now I know what it is, and and finding Restasis has made my life easier.
And
so if I can share experiences.
Yeah, go ahead.
If I can share some of the experiences that my patients have had, like Marisa was mentioning, what patients start feeling after starting the right treatment, Restasis, is that they start seeing that they're less reliant on the artificial tears, and they turn to tears a little less, or they have less of a sensation of their eyes. But also it can improve their vision, and just that burning grittiness of the eyes are then much improved. And there's been more than 13 years of experience with this medication, and more than 6 million have been prescribed the medication and have benefited from it. So
wonderful.
The response is great.
That's wonderful. We're running out of time, but real quick, Marisa, you have this wonderful partnership with Guide Dogs for the Blind. How can people find out more about your partnership with them and Allergan?
Well, it's a wonderful thing, because you can find out about if you think you might have chronic dry eye or want to see what's going on with your eyes, you can go to Restasis.com and take this quiz. And for every quiz taken, Allergan will donate $1 to Guide Dogs for the Blind, up to $100,000. And Guide Dogs for the Blind is an organization that works completely based on donations, not government funded, as one of the biggest guide dog schools in the country, been around a very long time, since 1942, and was actually started so that they could help service veterans that were coming back from World War II. and they partner these wonderful guide dogs, a lot of labs, with clients who need them, so blind people and visually impaired people. And the services are free. The
Wonderful.
Veterinary services are taken care of. It's a really great, reliable, great organization.
It's great, and great to talk to you ladies both today. We appreciate your time.